ちょっと待ってくださいね。よいしょ。あ、はい。Hey. Okay. ちょっと失礼。Hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. 皆さんおはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは、どうも、オードリーです。Sorry, I had it muted for a few minutes in the beginning, so there. Okay, now it should be working now. Let's see here. I'm just gonna leave my phone disconnected for a little bit, and then I'll connect it later if I need to. I forgot to get the water ready though for this art, so let me just get that ready, and then we'll get started. So. Sorry I'm late. I was dealing with spam on my Instagram account. And yeah, stuff like that. So. Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. 皆さんおはようございます。こんにちは、こんばんは、どうも、ドリです。Okay, let me make this again. Okay, well, I hope you guys are all doing good. Hello? Don't you love these earrings? They're so cute. And then this is my glasses case. Just showing stuff off randomly, right? これ新しいメガネケース。お友達がくれました。お父さんのお友達ティムがくれたの。かっこいいよね。よし。Okay. So, I'm gonna be working on coloring this drawing again. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. こちらのね、絵の色塗りに取り掛かっていこうかなと思います。こっちですね、細いのは。Yep, Starry Night. I requested Kate to do a human version of this artwork, so I know the name for it. And it is one of my favorite paintings. I don't know how Timmy knew that that was my favorite painting, but yeah. So yeah, I was dealing with spam on my Instagram account, so that's why I'm a little late today. I hope you guys are all doing good. 今日はね、朝からね、インスタグラムの方でね、スパムが来ていてね、気持ち悪かったのでね、ブロックをしていました。 Okay, so what color should her sweater be? I'm like leaning towards like green or a lighter purple that matches her hair, maybe? Or gray, but then the flowers around her are gonna be white, and I'm gonna add gray to their, to the shadows. So, let's maybe go with purple. I like purple. Or green would look good too. No, but I like that color. It looks pretty. Ooh, did you hear that? Was that a crow? It was Kate's burp. Was that a crow?もっとちゃんと君を見てればもっとちゃんとってその言葉が君には重かったのもっとちゃんと僕を見ててよもっとちゃんとって言わなければ君はここにいたかなうん I'm planning on making a coffee cake on Wednesday, so that's gonna be exciting. It was so funny because this morning I was talking about what I'm gonna make, but then I didn't want Dad's friend to know because I wanted it to be a surprise. So then I was just showing the images to Mom, but then she's just go ahead and like she just like starts reading everything, out loud. So yeah, that was a little funny. I didn't want to use green for her sweater because I know that I'm gonna be using green for the flowers. So that's why I changed it to blue, not blue, purple. But it turns out that that was a good decision based off of what Sunny Fucking Ocean just said, so thank you for that information. It sucks because I ordered like clothes from this store online and they said that they're gonna send it out at the beginning of November, but they haven't said anything. And I looked at the reviews on the internet and they are all really negative. So I'm like, okay, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have ordered anything from there. So I'm seeing if I can try to cancel my order, you know? I paid through Amazon, so that's a plus because even if the store says you can't cancel it, I think I can cancel it through Amazon, you know? But it's still annoying. Did you wind up doing pastry puffs with Dad's friend baking? Yep. We made like actual pastry yesterday and it went so well. We made I can't pronounce it right. Tart tatin. Tart tatin. I can't pronounce that correctly. But yeah, we made that all together and we also made two different savory pies. I made one that has mushroom and it's like basically like a mushroom stew that I made and then I added the pastry on top so it's like kind of like a pot pie, you know. And then Kate made a potato one where she made her mashed potatoes and then added tater tots on top and then put pastry over that, so everything went really well. It was so good. It was so flaky and crispy and buttery and it just melted in your mouth. It was, and making it was really easy too, actually, and it wasn't like like ridiculously hard or anything, you know. It was a lot of fun. I think it helps that, you know, Dad's friend is really smart and he's really good at, you know, explaining things. But that's my grandpa sneezing. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but yeah, that's him sneezing.ちょっとね、おじいちゃんのくしゃみがちょっと聞こえるところに今いるんですけど。Um, nothing there. That crow is loud. Okay. おはようございます。なんかめっちゃ陽キャみたいな。おはようございますって。すごいな、失礼。よいしょ。ちょっとね最近ね、絵描いてるとき私めっちゃ静かになりがち。全然喋んなくなっちゃうんだよな。カラスがうるさいな。Okay. Just dry it off with a hair dryer. ヘアドライヤータイムよ。つけすげー。We're going to Nagasaki again tomorrow because we're gonna take our friend to this special, like they have like this pop-up store going on, you know, where they have these cute uh like cups that are like, you know, oops, sorry. They have these cute cups that are shaped like, you know, sakura. Not the whole cup though, just the, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you pour like something to drink in there, like it looks normal like this cup, you know, but then this part looks like a sakura. That doesn't make sense. Like the bottom basically does, and it looks really cute when you pour like coffee or like tea in there, you know. So, oops. Can I plug this in here? And is it gonna still work or no? I think it will. So yeah, that's what we're gonna. He's wanted to get one of those, so we're gonna go tomorrow to Nagasaki, and Kate and I are gonna get on the train because we only have one car, and our car only holds 4 people, you know, so we can't all be on the same car. So that's why I'm gonna take the train with Kate again because you know, Kate's a pro at it now. She's not nervous anymore. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. I don't know if we'll get any more manga because we just went like last week, you know, so but yeah. おはようございます、倉石さん。失礼、ごめんなさい。この椅子ね、すごい当たるとね、とんでもない。シェイクスピア。ちょうどね、明日ね、長崎に行くっていう話をしてました。いやー、あれ、今ね、アメリカからお父さんのお友達が遊びに来てて、まあ、結構ね、ここ最近、楽しいことでいっぱいで忙しくしていたんですけど、そうそうで、ショッピングとかね、そういうのもしようかなっていう話をしてるところでした。オリビアにショッピング。I wanted to say yes, but because, you know, the whole problem with the clothing store, I wanted them to give me back my money because I like paid 10,000 yen for all the clothes that I got, you know? But I haven't gotten that back yet, so I don't want to just go ahead and spend money on new clothes or anything yet. So, there might be shopping for like stationery and stuff, but not for like any clothing. Maybe we might get like a couple of manga because we've been watching Bungo Stray Dogs lately, you know? And we really, really want the manga too, so it's such a good anime. So the paper is being stupid again and then leaving this stain mark there, but that's okay. I will try to fix it when I do the line art. ちょっとね、紙がね、この紙の品質上の問題なんですけど、こういう風にね、ちょっとたまに、他のところよりも濃く色が、なんだろう、映ってしまう部分っていうのがあって、まあ、紙の特徴なので仕方ないんですけど、これ水彩専門の紙ではないから、まあ、当然かなっていう感じです。ケトちゃんっていつも追いかけライブするけどさ、それしてると結構喋ったりするのかな。私いつもね、ケトちゃんの配信見れてないんですよ。上で、あれなんだっけ、レコーディングばっかりしとるけんが。それとも結構静かなのかな。どんな感じでいつも配信してるんだろう。姉として知らないのが悔しいんだけど。急に悔しさを感じるっていうね。夜の始まりさ。What live are we doing today? Gaming live. Mario. It was so funny because the other day we all played Mario Kart together, you know. And yeah, like no matter how I say it, it's gonna sound like I'm bragging, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, you know. But for every single round, I got first. Except for the first one, because Kate got first then, but then after that, like, I don't, like, you know. And then, I could feel that, you know, they were all a little, like, mad at me. So I'm like, okay. So, and in that case, you guys, what is the best scenario? Is it better to lose on purpose or just win anyway? That's a total brag. I know, right?
Is that the beer? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's just do that. Because I can leave like yogurt in the car for a little bit. It'll be fine, you know? Don't you think? Yeah. Okay.
Never lose on purpose. Okay, good, good. Then I didn't do the wrong thing. Then that's good. Like if Kate was a really like if she was like still like what 6 years old, then I would lose on purpose and say, "Man, you're so good," so she can feel better about it, But she's not, So I just do not know what the right thing was to do. If you're good at something, what can you do about it, right? It's not like I was good at it. The only thing that was different was that I had been playing it longer than they had. So if they had been playing it just as long as I was, I think we would have been in the exact same spot. I only had practice because I had been playing it with my friend. So, it's kind of unfair. It was unfair from the beginning. ママとは英語、我々には日本語で楽器上手くなってた。マジですか？楽器はね、ケイトちゃんやばいよね。かっけえよね。DJ しながらさ、ベースも弾くやつ。私には到底できん。あと、絵を描くスピードも。すごいったらありゃしない。ああ。Hunter has to get so mad at Timmy. ちょっと失礼。ハンターはね、お父さんのお友達に吠えてますね。他の私たち以外の人間がみんな大嫌いなので、怒ってますね。めちゃくちゃ。So I had to mute it because it was a little too loud. He's mad at Timmy. He doesn't like other people. Doesn't matter who you are. If you are new, then he does not like you. But wouldn't it be just so funny if I was just lucky that day and then if we play Mario Kart again today, I just suck so bad? Oh, that would be so good. Thank you so much, Danny Williams, for gifting one Austrian membership to someone. That's super kind. It went to Burley Amigo, I think. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the name correctly. So congratulations and thank you so much. That's super nice.けどさ、ビッグラブじゃなくてバグラブいいな。水彩楽しいですね。Yeah, no, don't call it out, Audrey. That's not right. Okay. でもね、バッグラブは合ってるかも。だってこんなにいっぱい花あったら蜂も寄ってくるもんね。やっぱケイちゃんそこまで見据えて言ってるんや。天才やね、やっぱ。自分がもうすぐ21だって信じられないし、21歳の描く絵のクオリティじゃない気がしてきた、急に。I'm gonna turn 21 this year. And I can't believe it. I don't feel like I act like I'm a 20-year-old, you know? I feel like I'm still acting like a teenager in my mind, you know? So it's like, what? やっぱ濃くなるよね、そこ。まあじゃあ仕方ないな。そのままにするしかないですね。The sweater color is pretty, looking nice. Thank you, you kind. Okay. I got my Nintendo Switch today. I don't know what to do with it. It's sitting in its box. That's so cool, Janux. Yay! I know what you mean though. Like you get a new something, anything new, and you're just like, okay, I have it. What should I do? So ここがな、ここだけちょっとあれだね。髪が、まあ仕方ない。Excuse me. 大変失礼いたしました。ごめんなさい。I think you can I think you can watch anime on your Switch. Yes. I think isn't there Netflix for Switch or no? I know there's YouTube. But Switch is not necessarily like it. Is that why you got a Switch? Because if that's the case, wouldn't it be better to get a huge monitor? Switch をアニメ鑑賞に使うってもったいなすぎんか、金が。めっちゃもったいないやん。スイッチはゲームのためのものやろ。アニメ見るためのもんやないよ。I'm thinking of getting the manga for Dan Da Dan. I mean, the anime looks really cool too, but I really like the art style for the manga as well. I mean, they're almost identical because they did a great job keeping the original art style and then putting it into anime, but I read the first volume for free because, it was available for free. Like they do that a lot in Japan where the first volume is available when it becomes an anime, so you can read it. they were doing this really cool thing that I missed, which is really sad. But there's this what is it called? Let me look it up. There's a series called Black Butler, you know? And they had like all of their volumes for free like 2 years ago, but I just missed it. Like it was like a limited one, you know, where I think it was because it was like their something anniversary, or it had been like, 5 years since they made an anime, but then they were gonna make a season 3 or something. But yeah. It would have been cool if I could read all of the volumes then. I missed all of them though. I really don't know this anime that well though. I just saw that it was free and I'm like, what, really? That's cool, because there's no time exactly where a whole series of manga is for free, you know? So I'm like, man, I gotta read it. And I'm like, oh, it's from 2 years ago. So. They call it a switch because you switch to a different device. Um, yeah, if you say so. Yeah. Of course, that's exactly why it's called a switch. You are definitely a genius, Gen X. I did not think of that at all, actually. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. Yeah, right? 急に思ったんだけど、人間って不思議だなって思って、本当に急だね。なんか、大人になってっていうか、自分より年齢がものすごく下な子供のことって簡単に褒められるのに、1歳とかだけ下の人って褒められない人多くないですか？例えばその先輩後輩って言われてさ、言える人と言えない人いるよね。別にそれが悪いとかいいとかじゃなくて。そこのさ、裏にあるその心理は何なんだろうって。何言ってるんだろうね。なんかこう、例えば、小学生の子の絵を見て、すごい上手って褒められるのに、自分より1歳だけ下の人のを見て、上手って褒められないのってあるじゃないですか。なんかあるんだよ。なんかあるんだよ。そういうのはきっと。わかんないけど。Yeah, like I just noticed something. I think it's just something in Japan, you know? But like when you when you get older, you know, and then you look at, like an artwork by like an elementary school kid, you can phrase it with like not feeling weird, but then if you look at an artwork by a person that is just like 1 year younger than you, then I don't know why, but a lot of people have a hard time saying that it looks good or like praising them. Like they only know how to praise kids. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah. That's the real explanation there, Gen X, by Sandy Foggy Notions, the Google Master. The Google Master has arrived. Oh, we need a song for the Google Master. ゲームとかでそういうのある。ああ、これは良いけど、これは褒められないみたいなやつですか？ I had a dream last night. It was one where we got a new dog and a new cat, and I named my dog Biscuit. And then Kate named her cat because she got the cat. And that cat hated me. But his name was Sesame. Maybe kids need more encouragement since they are younger. It sort of makes sense. You would push the older kids. That does make sense. But if there's not a huge difference in age between the brother and the sister, for example, if there was a brother and a sister, and then if they are only like 2 years apart, then I think the brother would have a hard time.昨日夢を見て、ケイトちゃんと私が新しい犬と新しい猫をね、迎えたっていう曲じゃないや。曲じゃないよ。どうしても曲作りたいらしいですね、脳みそ。っていうね、夢だったんですけど、ケイトちゃんの拾ったっていうか、迎えた猫の名前、自分でつけてたんですけど、なんか黒ごまで私の飼ってる犬の名前は、ビスケットっていう名前っていう感じで。うん。You could oh, unintentionally, sorry, crush their spirit. Yep, that's what I wanted to say. Like Kate and I were like 5 years apart, so even if that was the case where mom and dad might have pushed me harder than they pushed Kate, I didn't really notice it that much because I was already old enough to kind of push myself anyways. But like if I was just a little closer in age with her, like if I was like what, instead of 20 now, if I was just like 17, then I think I would be having a harder time. So, and just in general, I think all the older brothers and sisters out there are strong and they're really cool. So, I'm not one of them because I haven't had that kind of experience that much, but people who go through that, they're really strong. That's how mom is too, so. Thank you so much, Rob, for donating $5. That is super nice. Thank you so much. It says, "Hi, Audrey. May I suggest a song Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland. Am I saying that right? Acoustic version. You could easily sing it. That is really kind of you. Thank you. I love that song. But I don't I'll have to practice it a little because it is hard to sing, but thank you so much. That is super kind. 他の犬の話するからハンターが吠えた。いや、絶対それ、タイミング的に絶対そうでしたよね、今。ごめんね、ハンター。許してね。怒られましたよね、今。おい、こらって。Like mom said that, her brother always got like the newest version of the new like computer that they released, like Apple did, but then she got nothing. So, yeah. That's a huge difference there. Same song, Over the Rainbow. Yep, I have that song by Grace, the cover on my phone because it's only in Japan. I didn't know that though. That's so cool. Coloring white flowers, anything white with watercolor is a bad idea. And I'm doing it, so it's stupid. And 白色のものってね、水彩でめちゃくちゃ色塗りにくいので、もし水彩始めたいけど何を白い花描きたいと思ってる人はやめろって言いたいです。最初にやるのはね、もう頭死ぬ。今軽く死んでる。Why did her brother get a computer and she got nothing? I have no idea. It's not like she wasn't loved. That's not right. Just it's like her brother just got a lot more attention. And like in art class, all the paintings that he created were, in the living room, but they never had mom's paintings on any wall in the house. Which, if that happened to me and Kate, if dad or mom did that to Kate or I don't know if I would be able to still like continue painting, like that would just hurt so bad, so. 今ね、お母さんがさ、お母さんには弟がいるんですけど、お母さんと弟って、年齢が1歳しか違わないっていう結構近い年齢、年の差なんですけど、私とキュートはほら5歳差だから、をもっと褒めてたとかいうことがあったとしても、私も5歳も違ったので、そんなに気づかなかったんですけど、1歳差とかさ、ちょっとした差の兄弟って仲良くなりにくいっていうイメージはちょっとあると思うんですけど、やっぱお母さんはお姉ちゃんだったから、弟の方がいつもプレゼントを多くもらってたし、お母さんが大学で描いた絵とかは一回も飾ってもらえなかったのに、弟の方はもう、家中に飾ってあるみたいな、そういうのを結構ちっちゃい頃から見てたらしくて、それでね、見てるからこそケイトと私に同じことしたくないっていう風にね、考えてね、今までね、育ててくれたので、ほんといいお母さんやなって。しかも強いお姉ちゃんだなと思って。私だったらもうそんなことを親にされたら多分絵描く気力を失うと思うので、 すごいなと思いました。You're way too kind, Rob. Grace is like 100 times better than me. You're really kind. Ish. Okay. There's a story that made you cry. I forget what it was about an animal, I think. There are a lot of stories that made me cry. I don't remember just with that information. Is there like any other hint or I do not know. I'm sorry, Gen X. I wish I knew it right away. 今日だって笑う笑う泣いちゃう僕を隠すために笑う。I guess my friend went to a concert yesterday, you know? Which is really cool, but like it's like one of those like Japanese idols that she went to go see, you know, and she just never talks about them in front of me, so I bet she feels like a little uncomfortable talking about them in front of me because I like most of, you know, in Japan at least, most of like when I was going to elementary school, I noticed that most of the girls around me talked about all the Japanese idol groups. And I was to decide, what was I? What was I into when I was in elementary school? I hadn't watched anime yet, you know, so I wasn't into anime yet, but I was into something. I don't remember. Oh, maybe it was anime. It was anime. Yeah, it was. It was anime, and I really liked books back then, which was kind of unusual. People didn't think that liking books was cool back then, you know? So, yeah. But, yeah, they were all talking about the idols and I just did not understand it, you know? And I was desperate to try to, you know, be in the group that they were in, but I really was not interested in the idols that much. So I'm like, cool. Yeah. And then this girl comes up to me and says, "Oh my gosh, Audrey, isn't this guy just so handsome?" And I'm like, um, uh, Yeah, yeah, he is. And she's like, oh. And then she didn't talk to me after that. But you know, people just generally in Japan are like most of the girls, especially in elementary school, are all into those idol groups. And it's I think it has changed over the years because you know, um, uh, anime is a lot more like big now, you know, so a lot of people watch it. Like it used to be that only otaku can watch anime and people who watched anime were weirdos kind of, you know, but then it has changed. So I think it's different now, but back then it was like that. And I think that's why most of the people I know, all of my friends still like those idol groups, you know, but it's not like I hate them. When I listen to their songs, I'm like, huh, sounds cool. I like it, you know. But it's just I'm not like a fan of them, you know. Like oh, hi. I would never go to like their concerts or anything. Thank you.
So pretty. Adios.
Adios. So like I bet she has a hard time talking about what she likes in front of me because she knows that even if she talks about those idol groups, I won't like agree with her, you know? I mean, I like listening to people talk about what they like, so she can feel free to talk about them, but yeah, I've never heard her talking about them in front of me, so I feel a little bad. Yeah, I was put in an awkward position because I'm like, I really am not that interested in them. But yeah, yeah, they're cool. They're cool. Although I can understand why people like K-pop more than those Japanese idol groups because the you know people who do K-pop are actually good at singing and they can actually speak English and not everyone but a lot more can speak English than the people in Japan, and they know how to dance too, and the people in Japan, the idols in Japan, they look like they can sing, but man, there was this one video of this guy from one of the groups, and then this other guy from the K-pop group, they were singing this song from Japan together. You would think that the Japanese guy would be better at it, because he's from Japan. It's a Japanese song, but man, he sucked. I'm sorry, but it was just so out of tune. Like his voice was just not right. Um, but then the guy from the K-pop group, he's just his voice is so pretty and his pronunciation for each word for the song is just perfect even though he's not Japanese and it's just beautiful. But then there's this part in the song where they sing together and then like the kid the guy from the K-pop group is so good at singing it, but then the Japanese guy is just so out of tune and it just yeah, it was really embarrassing. Uh, and it's not just me talking about that because it was a whole like it was like on the top trending hashtags on X, so people thought the same thing and they all seemed really embarrassed. So yeah, that's when I thought, okay, K-pop idols, I'm sorry, but I think they are better than you know some of the idols from Japan. Not everyone, but they're better than some of them, So yeah. Thank you so much, Rob, for Australian $2. That's super kind. It says, Audrey, if you sing over the rainbow, I will cry. That is so kind. Thank you so much. I'll definitely start practicing that song. Thank you. Thank you so much. I guess you have to bring your A game. No, like I don't think you have to, but like if you're by yourself, it's okay. But if you're doing like a collaboration with someone else that is really good, then maybe you should practice a little. Like that's what I thought when I was looking at them because man, it was just like the difference of how good they were was just like yeah. So I mean, I felt bad for the guy because you could tell that he was trying his best, and if he was singing by himself, it's not like he sucked. Just compared to the other guy, the K-pop guy, he wasn't as good, and then that just stood out more because the other guy was just so good, So I'm like, oh man, if I was there and if I was singing next to the K-pop guy, I would be so embarrassed. So Yeah. But yeah. That's one thing that I noticed when I was watching that video, that clip, because it was like so trending that it's like I don't listen to K-pop that much, but it popped up on my feed and I listened to it and I'm like, man, he's good, and man, that guy from Japan is not that good. But yeah. Well, it is pretty late, so I think I'll end this stream here. Oh, we're doing pretty good. I think I might be able to finish this drawing tomorrow or sometime soon. Okay, well the drawing looks like this so far. 今のところ、絵はこんな感じです。Okay, so I'll be working on coloring the flowers again tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I talked a lot today. I don't know if I got that much done. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for nice comments and for all donations. I'll see you guys again on the gaming live today. And yeah, I'll be doing another drawing live tomorrow morning. So 皆さん見てくださってありがとうございました。優しいコメントドネーションも本当にありがとうございました。明日じゃなくてこの後ですね、ゲーミングライブをしまして、明日は、またお絵かきライブしますのでよろしければ見に来てください。はい。Well, thank you guys. Bye bye!